Hello, everyone. Today is January 3rd, I believe, 2019. We are just less than 30 days away from Kingdom Hearts 3 releasing, and I would like to preface this video by saying what you're about to hear is coming from somebody who grew up never playing the Kingdom Hearts series. I had a Nintendo 64, I had an SNES, a GameCube, and then I got an Xbox, so a PlayStation was not something that we really had. I got to borrow one from one of my father's friend's son later in life, but he only had a few games, and that was a PlayStation 1. So my experience with Kingdom Hearts was always peripheral, right? It was always just seeing it in stores, walking around, maybe hearing people talking about it, seeing random trailers here and there, on TV even, not even on the internet when I was growing up, right? Because there wasn't much around. Especially in the in the 90s, but I think the first one came out in 2002. But anyway, I still didn't see much about it, right? Just maybe in the store, in the little EB Games or GameStop, playing seeing the box on the shelf, and that's it. So my experience was minimal with the series, but I always knew that Donald Duck was involved, Goofy, Mickey Mouse, and it kind of blew my mind, and I was always kind of sad that I never got to experience it. So fast forward to now, 2018, which is the year just passed, and I'm out on my own, living on my own. I have, a little bit of money just to afford things that I really love, right? And I decided, I want to get a PlayStation. I want to experience some of these things that I never had a chance to as a child because of, financial situations. So went out, got myself a PlayStation 4 Pro, nice TV, and bought the bundle, the all-in-one package of Kingdom Hearts, that has all the games, all the movies, everything for $100. And I started playing the first game on Proud mode, and I wanted to play all of them on the hardest mode, and I got my butt kicked, but I got through it. And then I played the rest of them, on normal, just because I'm trying to get them all done. I tried to get all the games done, watching all the movies before this game came out, and I started doing this recently, right? So I didn't have much time. So anyway, my point is, I want to talk about how this trailer in particular is, in my opinion, one of the most pure trailers that has ever existed, that has ever been released. One of the most pure psychological trailers, or psychologically pure, I guess is a better way to describe it. And so it all starts in 2013, right? It was E3. So I'm going to give you the perspective of, try to talk about what I felt then and what I feel now looking at the trailer. Because at the time I had no idea what any of this was. I just saw these things, these names flashing by, a random voice, people I don't know talking, but I saw Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. I was like, what is going on? This is cool, really cool. This is that Kingdom Hearts series. I didn't know if it was a new game, I didn't know 2 was so long ago. I had no idea in 2013, okay? No clue at all. Just looking at all this stuff, it looked beautiful. I was like, oh, a beach. What is that thing on it? I had no idea. But I knew what I did know was this is one of the most beautiful pieces of art that I've ever seen. I knew that for sure. It's like, this game is very intriguing, whatever it is. So hopefully you guys see it. I have it on loop, and I hope you can hear it in the background. If I edit the video correctly, you should be able to hear the trailer as well. And we're gonna go through it again. Hopefully it plays for a few more times. But so I looked at this, and it was blowing my mind, seeing this kid jumping off the walls, jumping around this black cloud of, I don't even know what it is. I had no idea. I've never seen that in a video game. Enemies move like that. It blew my mind. So let's fast forward to now. I beat the whole series. I got through everything. It's amazing. It's a piece of my heart, Kingdom Hearts. I'm so upset that I didn't play it as a kid, but I'm happy because I got to play the remastered, 4K edition, 60 frames, so it really felt good. So now, looking at it, it'd be like, oh my god, okay, when you see this trailer, you would think, oh, okay, these are all the games. It's going through all the different games. What is it? Is it going to be another type of collection? If in 2013, if I was in 2013 and I knew what I knew now, you know what I mean? I'd be like, is it a collection? Oh, wow, these graphics are great. You'd be like, okay. I wonder what game it is. The way they throw you back. Here we go, Destiny Islands, it's a psychological trip is what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's so pure. Everything is so perfectly placed. The Keyblade, isn't that Ericus's Keyblade? Or the, the old master, right? Washed up on this beach. Sora's wearing his, I think it's his Kingdom Hearts 2 attire there, I believe. And the way the symbol comes on the screen, you guys, and it makes that sound and shows us the 3. Oh my god. And then don't even get me started about the gameplay. I wish there was a way that I could stop the video and keep recording my voice, and pause it and stuff and zoom in, but I'm using iMovie, the basic version, and I don't know if it allows that to happen, so I'm not going to risk it. Hopefully I have enough loops of this so that we can keep talking about it. So it's just a beautiful trailer, guys. So you see Disney, you're getting hyped up. You're like, yes, oh my god, you see the symbol. Then you see Kingdom Hearts, right? You know it's about the game. Everyone wants it to be Kingdom Hearts 3. But then you just see all the different names of the games, and you would be thinking to yourself, oh, okay, it's probably just going to be a collection of sorts, right? Birth by Sleep. Oh my god, that was one of my favorite ones, if not my favorite. I loved Birth by Sleep, absolutely. Especially the fragmentary passage. And then the graphics come in, and this is where I would be like, wait a minute, these graphics look different than the other games, right? They look better than the other games. Destiny Islands, and then I would know that that's the old master Keyblade. I believe his name is Eric Hissey. I don't know, guys. I'm new to the series. I apologize. And I would think that's his Kingdom Hearts 2 attire. This takes place after Kingdom Hearts 2, right? And the way he looks at it, guys, look at the subtlety in his eyes and his animations. How he looks at the Keyblade, he ponders what it is. He's not exactly sure, but then he resolves himself to his fate. He's like, it doesn't matter if I understand this completely, and he looks off into the distance, knowing what needs to be done. And then they flash you into here. This is the essence of Kingdom Hearts. The light versus the dark. The music playing in the background here is blissful. It is nothing short of blissful, miraculous. And how they cut it off right there at the end. It's like so powerful and punchy and heavy. It makes you feel the weight of how important this game is, of how important this mission is, right? Because this is the culmination of the entire series, and I'm so glad to be here for this part, to actually get in and play it the whole series and watch. I watched all of it, guys, all the moves, and watched it all in a row, the way you're supposed to do it. I got it all done in December, so I had about a month, to spare before the game comes out. But, okay, so yes, you see him falling, which is a very, common theme in this game, him falling through dimensions, realms, into dreams. Common in this series. Destiny Island, and we're going something new adventure, and that Keyblade is recognizable, you know what I mean? Look at the animations. Look how pure it is, his hair, the way it moves. And his eyebrow, how he kind of just he's like, what is this? You know what? I gotta go. We gotta figure out where this came from, what I gotta do. And then boom, the symbol shows up. It lets you know this is happening. And then they give you more. They tease your psyche. They say, look what we can do. Look at this. The way that the enemies bounce off the walls, their animations, the way they move on top of each other. I'd never seen anything like it. And how he looks in, look, the camera zooms in and just ponders. He stops there for a moment, like Aragorn does in The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, at the very end, after he tells Frodo to run away. All those Uruk-hai are coming up the hill, and Aragorn has that moment of silence where he puts his sword up to his head, and he bows his head and closes his eyes for a moment right before the battle. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know exactly the situation I'm referring to. How beautiful it is, how the camera just kind of zooms in for a moment, it pauses, like he doesn't move, Sora doesn't move, he just sits there, he watches his opponent, he watches his enemy gather their forces and come at him, and instead of moving, getting out of the way, anything like that, what does he do? He jumps up in the air, does a flip, and slices right into them. Oh my god, amazing. Absolutely amazing. So it's just showing you, and then I think it takes place in Twilight Town, if I'm not mistaken, which is also from Kingdom Hearts 2. All these little teases coming together when you put these pieces. I'm sure I'm missing a million things that people are going to point out, please do. Maybe about the way he's dressed, the way things are animated, certain things from certain games. But the way these things move, look, the camera, how it zooms in there, it shows you what's going on, what's happening, how many there are, how they're bouncing off each other. He jumps off the wall, does a flip, lands on top of them, skates on them, and then here, boom, moment of silence. Zooms in, says, here we go. Timing, jump, and slice. Oh my god. And then it shows now in development, right? To let everybody know the game isn't coming out soon. It's not something that's coming out this year or next year. This was in 2013, by the way. It's just perfect, guys. It's so pure. It doesn't hide anything. No microtransactions, no random DLCs, no BS involved, right? No terrible music that all the games use nowadays. It's just so pure. Everything about it, the lighting, the music, the animation, the graphics, the setting. It's just letting you know this is exactly what the game is, what it's about. what you're going to experience. It's letting you know we're going to tie in all these other games by placing them in order in the very beginning. It's showing you, look at all the things you've experienced, everybody. This is, what's his name? Nomura? Is that his name, I believe? Nomura? His way of saying, you know, this is, guys, look at the adventure we've been on for the past 10, 15 years, however long it's been. And this is the game that's going to do it. Sora looks older. He looks wiser. That 3 shows up on the screen so aggressively with gold, and then it fades to silver. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at it. How he jumps on the wall like that. It's just so fluid. It's so fluid, you guys. It's so pure, letting you know exactly what's going on. The HUD is so minimal. Even if they can make it more minimal, I would love it. But I hope they have different, on the left side, all the different limits and stuff. I hope there's different colors, you know. Cut off here, so I'm excited. End it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This trailer, I've watched it so many times. There's always new stuff to look at. The feeling, it made me cry. Like, the first time I sat there, I watched the, when the enemies started crawling at him, when they were running at him, the way they are jumping, crawling all over one another, the animation, I could just tell the love and the attention to detail and the passion that these people are putting into this game and this franchise. And it makes my heart warm. It makes my heart swell. I hope you all get a chance to experience it with me. Let's enjoy this game. It's a great time to be alive. Take care of yourself. Be with your friends. Be with your family. And spread light. Let's save Kingdom Hearts.